Okay, so up here in my little corner, I have this right here. It says this recording. Okay, so if I'm looking at that, I can tell you that the movements of your little man on your keyboard is not going to be in line with what you're doing. So you actually need to open up your OBS to see what you're doing. Okay. Now, with that in mind, I can see up here in my top corner what my microphone is and the tendencies that it has. Okay. If I'm going to go deep sea diving, I need to sell some of this crap in my hands so that I'm not diving with stuff in my hands. So let's make some room in our bags. I know right now if you're just tuning in, you're like, oh, you didn't do this already? No, this is my second time ever streaming. So just kind of stick with me here. I am learning how to do this, and I'm sharing my video on how to do this. So I'm making a how-to video. I'm going to go ahead and turn that part off, and I'll pick it back up later so that I can show the process, because I'm doing several things here at the same time. Let's sell all this in my hands. Everything except for my tools. Sell it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Timmy and Tommy, the little raccoon people, buying my stuff. I'm going to get out of there. Bye. See you later. I'm going to go empty my pockets so that I can show you kind of a basis of what you're going to make. So, actually, you know what? I'm just going to drop everything right here. I'm going to drop all this. You can drop whatever you've got in your hands. Okay. The 400 and whatever, it won't matter. Drop. 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 Everything in my hands, and money too. Just drop that. Put on your swimsuit. Okay, I'm gonna leave my boots on in my toboggan because it's chilly out there. Actually, it doesn't matter. You can leave that kind of stuff on. It's not gonna influence your ability. So to get in the water, you just tap A with your swimsuit on. You can buy a swimsuit. When you see the bubbles, you hit the Y, and then you see the little black dot, you just kind of tap the A button to make him swim towards it. Woohoo, I got a muscle. Yay, it's been working out. So, there is a net down here that will stop you from swimming too far away from your island. And basically your entire island is closed in by this net. Now, with this net, you can swim along the edge. You can kind of go back and forth between the land and the net. And what you want to do is you want to tilt your camera down at an angle so that you can see the bubble. That lets you know where to dive. Okay? I swam past it. Where did it go? Is it behind me? Got to turn around. Ah, he ran out of air. He's got to come back up. All right, let's dive again. Tap the A button. And I've got another. Yay, a sea slug. So this becomes kind of repetitive after a while because you go, yeah, I can catch them, no problem. Every once in a while, you'll run across something that's kind of fast. And you'll know when it's fast because as you approach it, you'll see dirt kind of stir up as you go to dive. It's like it's scurrying away underneath at the ocean floor. But now everything that you catch here is going to be worth more than 1,000 bells. So you see how quickly I've gotten 3 items. I mean, I've been here, maybe a minute? And I've gotten 3 items. You're going to find most of your stuff on the north and south of your island and in the corners. But I can tell you that if you stay on the north and south of your island, you're going to have the ability to kind of go back and forth between your land and your net and catch a lot more items pretty quickly. So what I was doing to make my bells when I was trying to earn money to pay off my mortgage was I was basically, oh, you see the dust? It means he's fast. You got to turn towards it and swim towards it. If he's faster than you, you want to kind of capture him up against the edge of the net. Because at a certain point, whatever it is, that is a Dungeness crab. Whatever it is going to try to get away. And if you run it towards this corner, at a certain point it'll panic and it may stop and you'll run right into it, or it'll dart off in a direction, and if you're quick enough you can kind of turn your joystick in the direction it decides to jump into, and it'll basically jump in your arms. This is December of 2020, so right now I'm in the northern hemisphere. I'm not getting sharks this time of year. Apparently sharks are fished. They're not actually found in the ocean like this. But I know some people were concerned about, what if there's sharks? Nothing on this thing is really going to hurt you. The only animals that can hurt you in this game that I've seen so far are a wasp if you're shaking a tree and you don't have your net and you're not directly in front of the tree. The wasp will sting you in the face and you'll have a swollen eye, and if it stings you twice, your little guy will pass out and he'll wake up later and he'll have a swollen eye and you got to use medicine. You see how there's nothing right here? I'm on the right side of my island. There's nothing. Every once in a while you'll hit a patch where there's nothing to dive after. That's why I try to make a circle around my island. And see the bubbles coming up? All right, let me dive down here. So the other stuff that may hurt you is the tarantula and the scorpion. And right now I've not seen scorpions because I'm in the winter part of the northern hemisphere. Right now spiders are our things that we can get at night. And spiders, if they sting you, you wake up and you're at your house. You're just walking out of the door. It's like, oh, what just happened? I found Tarantula Island, and when I got stung there, I reset at the docks where the dodo flies you to there. And he's like, whoa, you were nearly a goner there. I mean, I got bit multiple times. It doesn't really hurt you. It just resets you kind of at a different point. But anyway, so now that I'm getting towards the northern part of my map, you can see they're starting to come a little more frequently. I don't know why, but the left and right sides, the east and west, I guess you'd call it, there's not as many bubbles to find. See, like right now I'm kind of swimming along the fence enough that I can see if there's any bubbles coming up. I don't really see any. And there's the corner. See the corner? So now I'm going to turn to the left, and if I look at my map, like if I stop swimming and let my map come up, my map will show me where I'm at in coordination with my island. So I can kind of figure out when I'm at the edge of my island, and that lets me know, like, if I have to go to a corner or something, I can. Let me swim along the edge here some more, see what else I can find. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Who's got the bubbles? Going after it. Come here. Got a sea slug. Once a day, you want to dive, at least once a day, to try to get not only your Nook Miles achievement, but to also you want to get a scallop and trade it with the little otter that comes up to you. There's an otter guy that comes up who's kind of a hippie the way he talks. Hey man, you know, feel this, you got this, you can dig. You know, he says stuff like that. It's always cute and adorable, but it's a thing where if you collect the scallops, as soon as you get one, he's going to come up and say, "Hey, man, I'm really looking for some scallops. If you want to trade, you know, I could work out a deal." He always gives you something, so I always say yes. I know some people don't want to do that; they want to keep everything they've got, which is fine. I haven't tried it the other way. I'm not exactly sure what happens if you tell him no, but I always say yes. And see, there he is. I got a scallop. It oughter be safe. Savored. It oughter be savored. So this is my one scallop for today that he's going to want. If I catch any more, he's not going to want them. Hey, man, how about that scallop of yours? Can I have it? It gives you an option here. It says, sure, here you go, or no, I'm going to keep it. Now, again, I've always given it to him. He says, thanks for your generosity, man. It's got 3 A's, man. Since you are cool, I left you something you'll dig. Okay. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you, the deep kind. He always does like a funny saying here. Feel this. Flowers are just gizmos that turn dirt and sunlight into pretty colors. Consider yourself truthed. He always has something funny to say. Have a good day, he says with 5 O's. Good day. And he swims away. Okay. Now, if I look at my inventory, Right now it's all blurred out because I'm swimming. They don't want you picking in your pockets while you're swimming. I don't know what he gave me. I can't really tell what he gave me. I think he gave me a pearl. But like, he gives you DIY recipes on mermaid type stuff. Like, I've made a bed and a dresser and a chair, and I've given it to one of my residents. He also gives you outfits that are like mermaid themed. You know, some people who are collecting that kind of stuff, that's a big deal. I've had him give me, you know, pearls, and I've heard that he also will give you gold nuggets at times, which would be great. I don't seem to get much gold from whacking rocks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've gotten a few over time, but it's just it's one of those items that doesn't come up very often. Like, I think I've had several days where I've hit my rocks and then gone to several of the mystery islands and hit every rock there and not gotten a single gold nugget all day. Okay, if you look now, I'm on the top coast of my map. Now here's the thing. If I just go side to side and up and down, I'll see more of these bubbles pretty quickly, and I can trap them up against the fence. So if I get into a situation where there's one of these fast-moving little black dots under the water, I can cut them off at the pass, and I can collect them a lot quicker. I'm going to do this whole video of just showing you time-wise what it takes to get your pockets full. I got 40 slots available, and the only thing I had was the swimsuit, which I put on. So I'm going to fill up my pockets completely before I quit doing this. Come here. Okay, this thing's fast. You see how fast it's swimming away from me? It swims as fast as I do. But that's okay. If I stay like on the outside of it out here, I can force it to go in a direction, one direction or another. Okay? If I'm near the corners, I want to push it towards the corner. Or sometimes you can get lucky and dive straight towards it against the side. And if it jets off in a direction, if you're pointing in the right direction, you could catch it. Oh, he got away from me. All right, if he gets away from you, let it go. Don't chase it, because it's just going to get squirrely and you're going to get mad that you can't catch it. Swim away from it, kind of come at it at a different angle, and try again. And ultimately, you'll catch it. See there? I just caught it. Even though it was fast, it's a snow crab. Wouldn't mind having some snow crab right about now. So I caught it. I mean, that's one of those things where you're trying to get something captured, and if you just stay with it, even though it's fast, you can stick with it and get it. Let's see. Here's some rocks. Okay, so I'm still on the north side. Oh, look. There's some of my stuff on the island. I put some workout gear on that rock. But as you can tell, I'm getting stuff pretty quickly here. I'm near the edge of my island, so I kind of want to stay in this zone, even though I can just keep going to the left a little bit, since I can see the netting above me. See the little dots, the little bubbles? We'll swim towards those. Dive down and get them. What do we got? An octopus. Oh, it gives you 4 hugs at once. How about that? Kind of clever. I like that. So, he's kind of cute. I mean, this is very relaxing. It's not very stressful. It is stressful, like if you get a hold of something fast and you can't seem to catch it. It can get frustrating. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, I can never catch anything. I don't know how you guys do it. Well, it takes a little practice in the beginning, I'll be honest. Just know that no matter how fast things are, you can trap them in the corners, okay? If you just stay like in a wedge and keep them up against the netting line, so that you got like a triangulation on them, you can push them towards those corners. And once they get in the corners, a lot of times they'll just stop. They'll just like panic or something. They're not really sure where to go, and they just stop. And maybe it's something set up in the game so that it allows you to catch it. Maybe they knew they were doing this and it would be tough for a lot of people, so they kind of give you an easy way. But I'm still catching stuff. Even this seaweed, I mean, you'll be surprised what it sells for. Let's see. Are my pockets getting full? About halfway. So let's just keep going here. I'm going to stay on the north side because the bubbles will regenerate. creatures just keep coming back. Let's go after it and see what we can get. What do we got? A sea cucumber. I bet a sea cucumber is not like a real cucumber. I bet it tastes completely different. Probably very salty. I have no idea what a sea cucumber actually is. Is that considered a mollusk? I don't know. Got an oyster. It's a little shellfish. Aw. I love the puns. The puns are adorable. So anyway, I've had a lot of people like notice on different Facebook pages that are Animal Crossing, you know, just getting started kind of things. And people are always like, can't figure out how to make any money. I don't know what's going on. Well, I mean, everything you do makes you money. Like if you capture bugs, sell them. If you break rocks, sell the stuff you get. If you chop down trees, sell the stuff that you chop down. I have saved a lot of that in my storage because I was like, I need some of this to make items, which is true. But you can also sell some. You don't have to hang on to all of it. There's always more for you to do. Just remember, any tree you chop down, you can replant. You can buy saplings. You can bury fruit, plant fruit, not berry fruit. But, it can all be replenished. A lot of these pages that are on Facebook, you can reach out to folks and say, hey, my native fruit is blah, blah, blah. Does anyone have anything extra that I could get? A lot of folks are real friendly. They'll just drop you off different versions of fruit, or they'll say, yeah, come to my island, pick what you need. And all you need is just a couple, because then you can plant them yourself, and each tree will grow 3 fruit from it. Except for your coconuts, of course. They only do 2. But let's dive down here and catch another one. We're catching all kinds of stuff. I'm going to fill up my pockets. I'm going to do this until it says, oh no, we can't fill it up anymore. What are we going to do? And then I'm going to go sell it and show you guys what it's worth. And if you're enjoying this, please let me know. I mean, this is my first, I should say my second time doing a live stream. And I'm not exactly sure how the live stream thing works. I really wanted to figure out how to just record what I do and talk. But I don't really know how to save that video. I'm still learning that part. So this is the best way I've found to be able to have video loaded onto YouTube, because I am a YouTuber. I mean, that's kind of my background with media sharing. I'm sure at some point someone will be like, hey, you should do it this way. Well, that's great. Give me some tips. I'm open for tips. I'm pretty adaptable. For those of you who don't know, I have a podcast called Stuff I Heard, and on there I talk about basically stuff I heard. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of TV. Lately, we've been doing a podcast every Monday, me and a friend of mine, and we've sort of nicknamed it the Double J's Jedi podcast, where we are talking about things that we see on Mandalorian and the discussion about the expanded Star Wars universe and how there's all these different offshoots of that coming. We're super excited about it. We both are Star Wars fans, and so there are some spoilers in there of things that we see. We're going to do one tomorrow. Is Monday. We're probably going to do one tomorrow to wrap up The Mandalorian Season 2. A lot of fun stuff happened, and we're going to geek out about it and be all fanboyish, and we like to talk about it. I mean, it's fun. So, anywho, just throwing that out there in case anybody's bored and want to listen to something new. Every time I do a podcast, my general discussion is I want to grow a community, and the only way we do that is by having conversations with one another. So if somebody out there wants to talk and has a subject, I can pretty much talk about anything. I can make conversation. So, all right, I am away from my land because I don't see any sea creatures. I don't know why, but you saw how quickly I was picking up sea creatures there between the island and the net. And here I am. I swam all the way to this corner, and I didn't see anything for quite a while. So let's turn around. Because, again, I want to show you how easy this is to do. I mean, you can make quite a bit of money from this. Pumpkins are another way. Like, if you're not aware of pumpkins, check out my other video that I just put up today where I watered those pumpkins. Oh, this one's fast. Look at it swim away. Whoa, it's fast. I bet this is a sea pig. Or a... I don't know, we'll see. Ah! He swam the other way. Alright, I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to chase it. I'm going to hit the Y button to go up. I'm going to swim down, away from it. And I'm going to kind of get far enough away that it ain't going to freak out. I'm going to turn towards it, tap the Y, and then I'm tapping A. Alright, which way are you going to go? I got you. Haha, I got it. Oh, it's another one of those red king crabs. Wow, that thing's big. That's like the snow crab. It looks real similar. Those are pretty quick. They move really rapidly. There's a few fast-moving things on here that are tough to catch. There's something called a sea pig that's really small. The sea pig is tough to catch. So is this white thing called a Venus basket. I don't know what a Venus basket actually is. All I know is that on here it's super fast and hard to catch. These big items, there's a Spiny Lobster on here as well. They sell for about 8,000 bells each. I mean, some of this stuff is 4,000 bells each. I mean, you can make quite a bit of money doing this. This is pretty easy to get your money. Now, again, that's one of the main concerns that a lot of people have is how do I get money? So let's say you're starting off. Let's say that you're a new player and you haven't done any of this stuff. You could do some of your daily challenges and then go to the ATM machine inside of the Nook building, your little plaza building, and on there you can use Nook miles. I think it only takes like maybe 600 or 800 Nook miles to buy a diving outfit. Or if you want to buy one, you can talk to the raccoons, Timmy and Tommy. I think they'll sell you one for like 3,500 bells, which is not really a lot if you consider you could just run around and catch fish for a while and have enough to pay for that. But once you have a diving outfit, you don't need anything else. You just, like I said, you tap Y to make him dive and tap A to make him swim. And if you tap A, you tend to splash a lot. See, like this? If I tap him, he splashes a lot. If I just hold A, he kicks his legs and he swims just as fast. So you can just hold A. Okay, he's swimming. I'm seeing the coastline, so now I'm kind of turning this way. I'm going in kind of a W pattern just to see if I see any bubbles between the net and me. I don't see any there, so I'm going to swim. Oh, there's some. And I'm catching them pretty quickly. Hopefully this will inspire somebody out there to go, oh, I could do that. Yes, you can. You certainly can. I caught an abalone. An abalone. I don't know what an abalone is, but apparently it's something you can catch underwater. I see bubbles to my left. There we go. Come on, get close to it and dive. I don't want to get too close because I don't want it to be underneath me and something fast and it swim away and then I have to spend that much longer trying to catch it. All right, let's just glance at my pockets. Have I got 3 rows? Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more items to get, and then my pockets are completely full. I wish I'd have paid attention to the time to see how long we've been doing this. I'm not really sure. Let's swim along here and see. Oh, I see bubbles. Time to go after it. Do 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 do. Come here, you. Got it. All right, so that means I got 4 more left. I'll swim right back towards my rock land area just to see if I see any bubbles. Okay, I don't see any. I'm gonna turn. Slowly. Oh, I see the bubbles. See? This comes up pretty quickly. I mean, this is even faster than if you were to use a fishing rod and go fishing. And with fishing rods, I mean, your fishing rod breaks after a while. Even if you have a tough one or if you're able to somehow get a golden one, they all break eventually. Your wetsuit doesn't break. I mean, I'm just swimming around in the same wetsuit I had since the first time I used it. I was actually lucky. A buddy of mine got on here and he's been playing for a while. since August, I believe. He brought me over this wetsuit that I'm using, as well as some starter gold to get started, which helped a lot, I'll be honest. I mean, if you have somebody that's able to help you, it's very helpful. Also, be sure to pass it along, like pay it forward. Find somebody else who's done that kind of stuff for, you know, and needs help, and say, hey, here, let me help you out, and just drop it off, and, you know, whatever. Come here. Gotcha. All right, I was talking away there, and I forgot to count. Does anybody know how much I have left? Let's look in my pockets. I got 1 slot left. Okay, so one more sea creature. I'm just going to start swimming south because something's going to come up. Where am I on the map? I didn't even look at the map. I'm near the corner. Okay, so let's go around this rock. I'll see another one by the time I get to where I need to go ashore. There are things that appear like right off the coast here. See? Right away. Boom. Got it. It's a oyster. All right. Now my pockets are completely full. Okay. Let's go ashore. All I should have in my pockets now is creatures that I've caught in the ocean. All of this. 40 slots worth of creatures. And if you remember, I sold everything that I had and dropped my money outside of the Timmy and Tommy place. I ran into a tree. Timmy and Tommy, what's up there, raccoon kids? All right, let's sell this stuff and see how much we got from one session of deep sea diving. And this is the easiest way to make money. The easiest way. So if you need to pay off your mortgage, just give this a shot. You'll be supremely happy with how it turns out. Plus, there's a weird sense of accomplishment in catching this stuff and telling it. Or at least there was with me. I missed one. Boom. Is everything highlighted? I think everything's highlighted. Let's sell it. What you got, boys? $57,700 bells. So, how much time did that take for me to make close to 60,000 bells? It's 4:17 right now. I have no idea how long this video is, but maybe that'll help somebody. If it does, let me know. If it didn't, let me know that too. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember, rate, review, subscribe. Throw me a like if this video helped you at all. Share it with your friends if it helped them. And I'll keep making more. All right? Appreciate everybody checking in, and take care. And that's it. Bye, y'all.